Well, good morning and happy Friday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from cold, cloudy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys had a fantastic and amazing week that has aligned with the things that are important to you. And for those of you that have been following the videos this week, I hope you've been thinking about your 3 words for 2017. You want to go big? You got to go small. You want to go big? You got to go small. Do you want to go big? Go small. What do we mean by that? Let's explore that for just one moment. I'm reflecting on a story that Anthony Robbins told years and years ago as he started engaging in the game of golf. And he really struggled with his golf swing. So regularly he would practice and practice and practice and practice. I mean, he was putting in the time. You've heard practice makes perfect, right? Not true. Perfect practice makes perfect. He was practicing and practicing and practicing, and he was always 100 yards off from where he wanted to be. He was always 100 yards off. 100 yards off, 100 yards off all the time. He was frustrated. So what happens when intelligent, committed, dedicated people get stuck, or people who just want to achieve at a higher level much more quickly? They hire a coach. So he hired a coach. He got himself a professional who was going to help him with his golf swing. So in their consultation, the golf pro said, "So Tony, tell me what the problem is." And he said, "Well, let me tell you, the issue is I'm 100 yards off in my golf swing. I can't seem to get it where I want it to go." So his coach said, "Well, let me see you hit a few balls, and I'll evaluate. And we'll see what we need to do to tweak it, to make it happen." He goes, "Okay, sounds great." So he watched Tony swing and hit it, winding up 100 yards off of where he wanted to be. Now, 100 yards, that's a football field. That's pretty far off, wouldn't you agree? He said, "You see what I'm saying? I'm 100 yards off." And the golf pro coach laughed, walked up to Tony and said, "Tony, you're not 100 yards off. You're off by 1 millimeter. You're just 1 millimeter off." And Tony said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Let me see your club." He got in front of him. He said, "Open your hands a little bit." And he adjusted his club 1 millimeter. He said, "Hit the ball now, Tony. Do everything you would normally do." Tony hit it and got the ball right where he wanted it to go. You see, Tony was seeing the end. He was seeing, I'm 100 yards off. I'm way off. I'm far off from where I want to be and where I intend to be. I'm off by 100 yards. But the pro with the experience in the eye said, "You're not off at all. You want to go big? You need to go small." 1 millimeter is all it took. 1 millimeter at the critical point of contact. That's a key factor. You want to go big? Go small. What is the goal that you have for yourself? Do you know how you lose 100 pounds on a fitness journey? You know how you go big like that? You go small. Daily, little bitty diet change, a 1 millimeter diet change. Now, is it hard because your belly's been leading your life all your life? Yes, it's hard. Sucker, that's why so few people look amazing. It is hard. It's simple. It's not easy. And yet, it's not a big hairy deal, y'all. It's a 1 millimeter change. A 1 millimeter change. Work out a little bit every day. 1 millimeter. A little workout every day. You want to build financial wealth? Save 10% of your check. Give 10% of your check. "Well, I don't have enough money to do that." Well, you'll never have enough money until you start doing it. It is a principle. Save 10%. Invest in giving 10%. Does this make sense? This is a place to start. This is 1 millimeter. How do I have a better marriage? My husband, Steve Collins, is a crazy lunatic. Well, 1 millimeter. You start going on a date night. Even if that date night is fighting all the way to Starbucks to have you a cinnamon mocha latte. 1 millimeter. But do you hear the key word in this? It's at the point of contact, and it's daily. The secret to it all is daily. Jim Rohn said, "I could sit at home on Sunday and eat 7 apples in a row, and it will not have the same effect as me eating one apple a day. Does this make sense? Why are some church folks so upset and angry and jacked up and don't reveal any evidence that they have any kind of a relationship with an amazing God? Why? Because they only give him 1 hour on Sunday, y'all. I got news for you. He got Monday through Sunday, y'all. Every single day, all day long. He don't take no days off. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. He is available to you at all times for wisdom, encouragement, strength, power, healing, joy. 1 millimeter a day. Maybe you read one 5-minute book of Proverbs. There's typically 31 days in a month. You know, there just happens to be, by coincidence, 31 books in the books of Proverbs. Very short, little bitty one-liners. One-liners. What is today? Is today the 9th? How about you read Proverbs 9? 1 millimeter. You want to go big? You got to go small. Decide what's most important to you, and you can have it all. Have a great day, guys.